Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. I'm glad you guys are here. I want to take a real quick second and thank anybody who's come in to check out my knife, my EDC content. I appreciate you, and I want to take a special second and say thank you to all the channel members. I really appreciate you guys as well. If you've just come in or you've been in a few times and you like the content but you haven't yet had a chance, if you're so inclined and would hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon, it would really help me out. So today I was going to talk about one of my favorite little fixed blades, the latest to my JakebCreates Chikadee collection. This is my River's Edge Cutlery 20CV JakebCreates Chikadee. So the Chikadee is a small EDC fixed blade. You guys have probably, if you've seen the channel, seen them here. I've actually got a S90V full flat ground Chikadee that I've done a review on. And I also have a little MagnaCut with a Kyle Coonley edge G10 handles that I've done a review on. But I've not yet done a review on the 20CV, which I really, really like. I'm a big fan of 20CV, and you guys are probably thinking, John, all those knives look just about the same to me. How do you know it's 20CV? How do you know it's what it's supposed to be, right? And I'm going to show you guys, and these are all cutter errors when I'm hitting this with the butt of the knife, not the blade. Very sharp. Therapeutically slicey little EDC knife. I've actually got it set up now with the sheath, little Kydex sheath that it comes with. Whoops. Hold on one second, guys. It comes with this little Kydex sheath, or it came with this little Kydex sheath with this little horizontal strap. I carry it locked in right to the right of my belt buckle on my appendix or by my appendix, but I also have an Oak City leather slip that I can put it in and carry it in my back pocket. So I've got a couple of different ways I carry my Chikadees. Normally I will carry them appendix because they're just so unobtrusive. They don't get in the way of anything, but I also have a couple of Oak City leather pocket droppers. And I've got a right handy and a left handy, just depending on which way I want to carry it, right? So great little knife, one of my favorites. But what's really cool, or another thing that's cool about them is, let me get a bit, I think it's T10, let me see. So I have swapped the scales, not on this little Chikadee, I don't think I've taken this one apart, but I have swapped the scales on my S90V. And the thing I want to show you guys is when you get these apart, great hardware. So when you look at this without the scales, you've got your 20 CPM 20 CV stamped into that side, and your JakebCreates logo stamped into that side. I find that super, super cool. I wicked wax these guys. You guys have seen me use wicked wax before, but I keep it wicked wax just in case moisture gets under those scales. But it also allows you, if you've been out hard using the knife, if you've had to dress game, or if you've had to do anything like that, and you want to get in there and clean it, it is very, very easy to do. So the JakebCreates Chikadee is probably one of my top carried small fixed blades if I look back to when I started carrying small EDC fixed blades. It's the knife that I chased, that I wanted, and I'm going to leave a link in this description to JakebCreates' website, because he's also got some other knives that he's come out with since the Chikadee that are just a little bit bigger and that are super cool for those of you who think the Chikadee is just ridiculously small. I actually don't. For me, I guess I'd call it an enhancement to my primary carry. For example, today I was carrying my S90V Chikadee, and I'm carrying it in my Oak City leather slip. And I've also got my CKF Evo as my primary carry. So if I need a big honking knife, I've got one, but if I'm opening packages or cutting through, you know, minor stuff, I've got in my back pocket, I've got my S90V full flat ground Chikadee. So great little knife, super usable for me. It's a 3-finger knife by any account, right? Does not have a lanyard hole, but it's a minimalist knife. Great for utility cuts, great for passing cuts, great for busting straps, dressing game, really anything I could think of that an urban environment would throw at you. And it also has the ability to feather stick, get a fire started, work in some of those hard use situations you might find yourself in. These handles are micarta, and it is a Stonewash blade. Let me grab the closest tape measure, and we will grab our Javon Amazon promotional tape measure, and we will learn that the Chikadee is a little 5-inch knife with a right under 2.5-inch blade, depending on where you measure from. And the handle that I look at from right here to right here is going to be 2.5 inches. If you look at the overall handle, it's going to come in right over 2.5 inches. And then our blade cutting edge is going to be right at 2.5 inches also. So let's zero out our calipers and let's see, the handle thickness is a really comfortable right under 1/2 inch, 0.4985 in thickness, which gives you really good purchase on the knife. The blade stock on all of these, if I'm not mistaken, or at least on this one, is 0.1305. And behind the edge, which I'm never good at getting you an accurate behind the edge measurement, but I'm going to do my very best, 0.0195. So nice stock, nice geometry, and just a really efficient little package. I mean, this is what I consider to be a get it done EDC fixed blade that takes up very little room, that's very easy to carry in a multitude of different ways, and it comes in super handy. So 1.6 ounces, if we want to see what that pack weight is. 2.4 ounces, got a 2.5-inch cutting edge. So if you're one of those inch per ounce guys, this little dude comes in right under. I mean, it is a minimalist, get it done, well made, well crafted little pocket knife, or little fixed blade knife. I love it. Call it a pocket knife because it lives in my pocket some of the time, but just a winner. And that's the JakebCreates Chikadee in 20 CV. And I'll just, since I've got it in my back pocket, I will pull out the JakebCreates that I added scales to. This is the one that I put some micarta scales on that I ordered from JakebCreates. Let me just give you guys a real quick peek. This is a full flat, but you'll see when I get it apart, it's also a satin finish. That's why I've kind of gotten addicted to these little knives, and that's why I have several of them. So you can see there we've got our JakebCreates Maker's Mark. On this side we've got our CPM S90V. Super cool, really nice, high-end micarta scales. Just a great maker. I would love to have him on Friday Night Flicks one night so you guys could meet him and I could meet him. He's got an open invitation, but he's a busy man, has things going on too. So hopefully we'll get that scheduled when he's got time. And I will show you guys the last Chikadee in my collection, which is my little Magna Cut 3/4 flat by Kyle Coonley. All of these are great little knives, fantastic little knives. I really enjoy them. I'm a huge fan. They come with these Kydex sheaths that have Jakeb's Maker's Mark in them. or on them right there. And they've got great holes for mounting them if you don't have or want to get an Oak City leather clip, but you want to carry it vertically. They hold an ulti clip fine. I've carried them with an ulti clip. Great little knives, great maker. I'm stoked to have them, stoked to share them with you guys. And before I go, I do want to ask you, please, please, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your hearts. And always choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.